Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video on F122. This isn't going to be a race, although we are going to take the Ferrari out for a spin here, but I want to address a couple things. So it got a big update today, patch 1.06. It fixed, I guess it fixed some things, but I guess it didn't really fix some of the big things that people really want to see, like the AI. I'm not going to lie, guys, the AI in this game on a straight is just brutal. Like I was just in a race and I was on a straight and I had DRS and even DRS wasn't helping. I was just not gaining on the guy in front of me at all. It was Fernando Alonso, by the way. But yeah, we were in. I was in a pretty decent car because in my team, the one that I'm playing, I'm not using for content. Again, I'm in the middle of the pack, so I have a car that shouldn't have a problem. But yeah, on the straight lines, man, even with DRS, it's like they just walk away from you. Your best bet is to get them on the corners, which is easy because just like any other F1 game, you can definitely outbrake the AI. On a straight corner, though, man, good luck. If you can catch them on a straight corner, then you must have one fast car. So what we're going to take a look at first, though, is what they did to the handling. They changed some things with the handling and the force feedback with the steering wheel. So obviously, if you guys don't have a steering wheel, it doesn't really apply to you. They didn't do anything to the force feedback on the DualSense controllers of the PS5. Again, I don't really know. I don't use them, so I don't know if they're good, if they're bad. I don't really know how they are right now. But anyway, let's get to this. The handling and force feedback deep dive. Patch 1.06 introduces a selection of handling and force feedback changes to F122 alongside other fixes and adjustments, which you can read here. Below handling group lead, David Greco gives you okay, blah, blah. So engine torque. The engine torque curve has been tweaked slightly for an almost flat torque of 6,000 to 10,000 RPM to a curve. With a lower maximum Newton meter and a progressively increasing torque, this means that the engine has less torque at lower RPM and that power will increase gradually. Which is good because now when you start, you have a hell of a lot less chance of spinning out just starting the race. So that's a pretty good thing. Gear ratios. Now this is one that seems controversial with a lot of people. Gear ratios have been tweaked slightly, especially the lower gears, making them longer to help with traction. Now, it seems like they said the lower gears, but it seems like 5, 6, and 7, it takes quite a while to get them up there to shift. That's what people have been saying anyway. I'm actually going to try a couple laps around the Australian Grand Prix, not in a race because they didn't do anything to the AI, unfortunately, not in this patch yet. But I'm actually going to try it with manual gear shifting on, which I don't normally do in this game, just to see because I want to know if it's different from manual to automatic. I think it is. I think I'm going to say I think that when you're playing in automatic, it takes longer for the computer to shift for you than it would if you're shifting. I could be wrong on that, but I'm going to find out when I try it, which again, it may not even work because I've never really driven these in manual. I'm probably going to be horrible. Force feedback. So this is an important one if you have a wheel. Personally, I felt that the force feedback on this game wasn't as good as last year's game, and it's nowhere near as good as even, say, Acela Corsa Competizione or even GT7 when GT7 is working good. So the force feedback has been enhanced by adding the self-aligning torque of the tires to the overall calculation. Self-aligning torque is very important because its peak always happens before the peak slip angle, and it is a natural torque that the tire has to center itself. In a few words, it does two things. It allows the force feedback to have a boost in torque around the center of the steering wheel position, meaning that the forces will be felt crispier and stronger. That's their wording, guys. They said crispier and stronger. I'm not sure if they meant crisper. I'm thinking they meant crisper, but it does say crispier and stronger. And also loses a lot of its natural torque past the peak, meaning that the understeer and oversteer can be felt better and sooner. I kind of attest to that. The wheel feels so much better now than it did before this patch. Everything with the wheel feels better. Actually, it just feels better. There's not much more I can say about that. Tire temps. We noticed that too much heat from the tires wasn't influencing grip enough. From today's patch, running a very high tire pressure will have a negative effect to grip and lap times, especially after a few laps. We recommend using default or closer to default tire pressures for the race to avoid losing grip because of high temperature from both carcass and surface. Finally, the grip from the tires have not been tweaked, so there will be no difference in time trial as the tire temps are not enabled. If you come across any bugs, issues with the game, please visit Answers HQ, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so that's what they did to the handling and force feedback. If you guys want to know all the other patch notes, after we get into this, I'll put that in the video as a bit of an afterthought. Or actually, you know what? I think what I'll do, so I don't have to go through all that, I'll put a link to this. Yeah, I'll put a link to this in the description, so you guys can just read all of the patch notes yourself. So, with that being said, let's get out to the track here, and let's see what we can do. I hope the volume isn't too. Hold on, let me check the volume levels really quick, guys, and then we'll do this. Let's try that and see how that is. All right, so here we are. Like I said, I am not going to be good at this because, like I say, I never use manual transmission with this game. I do with other games, but just not this one because the gears are so short. But yeah, I'm already. Oops. Remember to shit, dude. Yeah, I'm already feeling like. Oops, it already feels like I can shift a lot quicker manually than I do with the automatic transmission on. But as you can see, in 8th gear, man, it takes a long time to get the revs up. Not gonna lie. Now I'm doing horrible here because trying to concentrate on driving and shifting is not a strong suit. But yeah, I definitely think that you can shift a lot faster. Oh man, I am doing horrible with this. Especially since I'm trying to do this and talk to you. This is a lot of things that I have to do once. But yeah, it does feel like a lot faster that I can shift. So what I think I'm gonna do, I'm gonna head back to the garage. I'm gonna put it back on automatic and see what we can do. I definitely feel like I could be faster with manual transmission on though if I practice it. Alright, so this is the automatic transmission now. And I mean, obviously, you can just control the car a lot better with manual if you're controlling the gears. That's a given. All right, so don't let me try to make you think that it's better using automatic. Basically, I'm just kind of lazy with this game to want to learn it. That's all it is. But I mean, in any one of these racing games, guys, manual transmission is the way to go. If you can have the time to master it, you're going to be much faster and much smoother with the manual transmission as well, because you can stay in the gear longer to help you get out of a corner and stuff. And it's just better. But as I was saying, man, it just, I don't know. I mean, obviously I'm driving better. That's just because I don't have to focus on talking and shifting. Oh, we took that wide. Shouldn't have done that. But I don't know. I mean, I could be wrong. It feels like on the automatic. Whoa. Yeah, it feels like with automatic transmission, the gearing is a little different. But yeah, I guess a lot of people are saying that with the update, 5, 6, and 7 gear, they're just too long. It takes too long to shift out of them. So I don't know, guys. What do you think? If you had the game after the update, do you feel that the gearing is wrong? I actually don't see that much of a difference. It does seem like, especially if you look right there. When I get back to another straight, I'll show you guys. And I don't know, maybe I just didn't notice it before, but it does seem like between 7th and 8th gear on automatic, it takes a long time for the car to shift. So 5, 6, there we go, we're 6th gear, we're in 7th. Now right there, see that? It's maxed out. It stayed in 7th for quite a while before it decided to shift into 8th. So yeah, I don't know. But anyways, other than that, the force feedback feels absolutely fantastic. For me, oh, we did it again. For me, the force feedback is it's pretty much perfect where it is right now. I don't want anything stronger than this. So now that we got into that, guys, yeah, that's it. That's the whole update. Like I said, there's a whole bunch of patch notes. Unfortunately, they didn't patch anything with the AI. Yeah, the straight line speed is still there, and it's kind of ridiculous. They did some things. They reduced the ICE and the MGUH wear for automatic transmissions. Like I said, they tweaked some stuff for it seems like the Logitech wheel. If you're having troubles with that, then maybe they fix that for you. Like I say, guys, though, I'm going to put a link into the description of this video so you guys can read all the patch notes and stuff like that. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. It is wicked hot in this room. I hope you don't hear my fan running. If you do, I apologize, but there's nothing I can do about it. It's just way too hot. So yeah, guys, I hope you're enjoying your day. I hope you're enjoying the game, and we'll see you next time.